Hey everybody, JTISREBORN here, and welcome to another edition of my Batman the Animated Series reviews. This time we're going to be taking a look at episode number 82, Lockup. This episode was written by a few people, a story by Paul Dini actually, and it's an interesting concept. Originally aired November 19th, 1994, and it was directed by Dan Riba. So this episode, the plot of this episode is that there's this guy at Arkham Asylum, his name is Lyle Bolton. Scarecrow comes up there, he's terrified, and he's just like, I don't want to go back, I just want to get away from him. And we see this guy named Lyle Bolton. We find out he's been abusing his, basically like prisoners or the inmates at Arkham Asylum. They're all fearful for him, like he's really mean, he's cruel, and his motivation actually does kind of make sense when you actually like look at it. He's sick and tired of these criminals. He's just like, no matter what happens, just a revolving door over and over again. These criminals, they need to be taught a lesson. Like we need to be mean, we need to be nasty to them, we need to put them in their place. So all of a sudden they have a hearing for him. Bruce Wayne's like, okay, let's have this hearing, let's see how this guy really is. So you have this Dr. Bartholomew guy, you have Commissioner Gordon, Mayor Hill, and you have Summer Gleason, who are all there. Basically they're just saying like, oh yeah, let's see this dude. And well, not Summer Gleason, she wasn't at the hearing, at least, yeah, whatever. So anyways, Bolton is just sick of them. The people that are talking about him, there's like Scarecrow, there's Harley Quinn, and then there was Scarface and Ventriloquist. They're like, oh yeah, great guy, great guy. And then Bruce Wayne's like, I see no reason not to extend him 18 months. They're just like, then the Ventriloquist snaps. She's like, no, we can't do this. And Harley Quinn snaps, and then all of them are snapping, going crazy. They're all fearful for him. Bolton loses his job, and then he begins abducting like the people responsible for getting him fired, like Summer Gleason, Mayor Hill, Commissioner Gordon, the Dr. Bartholomew guy, and so on and so forth. So he wants everyone gone, and then basically eventually he comes into conflict with Batman. There's one thing that bugs me about this episode. When he kidnaps Summer Gleason, that part, I'm like, oh, he kidnaps him, and then Bruce Wayne is just in the middle of this hotel thing. He literally, like, right next to this other dude on the phone. He puts on a smoke machine in this thing, and then he changes into his Batman thing. Who are you, Bruce? We all know you're Batman now. Like, he didn't leave the room. He didn't go anywhere specific. He puts on a smoke machine in the middle of this thing where there's people right next to him and saw him, crouching down there. Like, wait, where did Bruce Wayne go? Batman, where did you come from? It's stupid. Like, that whole like thing, it's not like he went to a car, he went to an elevator or something secret. He just puts on a smoke machine, and now all of a sudden we're supposed to believe, oh, that like Bruce Wayne and that they have security cameras, they have everything going on in this place. Well, I don't know if they have security cameras, but they should. It's stupid. Like, there's no way he changes right then and there. I think that was just dumb. But anyways, Summer gets kidnapped. Batman and then figure out it's Frank. Oh, not Frank Bowles, Lyle Bolton. I want to say Frank Bowles because of Arkham Asylum, the video game, because there was a corrupt head of security named Frank Bowles or whatever. So they continue on, they fight Bolton, he gets, at the end of the episode, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, Batman fights him, he gets locked up, he has like this thing and all the criminals are laughing, and then Scarecrow's like, finally, you'll know what justice is like, and then Bolton's just like, oh, this is, he's actually satisfied though, because now he's going to be locked in there with them. Honestly, this would have been, I mean, if Watchmen didn't come out until 2009, it would have been the perfect line for Bolton to be like, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. I think that would have been amazing if he said that, but he doesn't, but, it's still neat. As far as episodes go in terms of Batman the Animated Series, it's a good episode. It's definitely, like, not my personal favorite. I wouldn't even put it in top 20, but it is a solid one. Lyle Bolton has some good motivations for why he does the things he does, although he just goes really extreme, and I'm just like, Batman, you terrorize criminals and beat them to a pulp at night. What's so different from them? But Batman's like, oh, I do it with compassion. And they're like, I don't know, sometimes you really don't, Batman. So it's just like, this guy's like a more extreme version of Batman, but he's not just going after criminals, he's going after that. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, he does have his motivations, and like they do make sense, because just like, it doesn't matter. Your rehabilitation crap doesn't work, Batman. Like, I'm putting them in place. They're terrified to do anything wrong. So, who's in the wrong here? Like, it brings up an interesting like question dilemma. Like, he doesn't straight up kill them. He's not like the Punisher, but you get the idea why he is like the way he is. So, yeah, so it's an interesting idea, an interesting concept. What do you guys think of that concept, by the way? Do you like Lyle Bolton as a character? Do you think like his motivations are justified with what he does? He's just like, no, I'm really cleaning the city up because you're just not doing anything about it, Batman. You're not good enough. So, and because a lot of times it is true, like, a lot of these criminals show up, and despite them all trying to rehabilitate him, it just never works. Nothing ever changes. It's just a revolving door. So I thought that was a neat idea, and I do like his argument for why he does things the way he does. There is another moment I want to mention where Lyle Bolton, who was like granted a fund by like the Wayne Foundation, Robin's just like, oh, another super criminal formed by something in the Wayne Foundation. And Batman just looks at him. He's like, oh, sorry. I was like, oh yeah, it is kind of true. Like, yeah, Mad Hatter was one. I think there's some other ones off the top of my head I can't quite remember. There's a lot of episodes, people. I'm trying to remember all 80 plus episodes at once can kind of get you forget things. But yeah, so anyways, Lyle Bolton is locked up. All the criminals are laughing at him, and I'm just like, you do realize he's locked in there with you guys. So now he's going to make all your lives a living hell. So, yeah, joke's on you guys. I mean, Lyle Bolton is just going to kick the crap out of you. I mean, if I were Scarecrow, I'd honestly be more terrified, because it's just like, you shouldn't be smiling like, oh shit, this guy's in here with us? Oh, fuck. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up for my review of this particular episode. I'm not sure what else I can say about Lockup with Lyle Bolton as the villain. Interesting concept, neat ideas, and well executed for the most part. So, yes. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of this episode? Be sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and hit that little bell for notifications so you know when the next review is up. And I'll talk to y'all later. If you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SeanJTKing. And I'll see you next time. Only 3 more episodes left. Lost episode, final thoughts. You know, just kind of like a recap saying that we're done, and then like a ranking video, and then a full written review of the series. And then I'm done with Batman the Animated Series. I've done everything I need to talk about, and then we're done. So close. So very close. I can't wait. I'm very excited at this point. So, yes, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, bye-bye.